Hey guys, it's Underwear Guy here, and I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, and it was definitely way overdue that I add something new. So this is an underwear haul video, and this is the underwear that I've purchased over the last 2 weeks, a lot of it from online stores, from the Labor Day sales that were going on, and then some of it is just purchased yesterday at an underwear store. I'm going to start off with what you see on top here, which is this pump underwear brief, which caught my eye because of the sports mesh material, which most of it is made up of. And I'm always kind of a sucker for sports mesh in underwear. I just think it's a cool treatment to use. It's different and it has a really nice masculine feel. The only challenge sometimes is sports mesh has a type that has no spandex and therefore doesn't stretch at all, and then there's another type that can stretch a lot. And thankfully, the pump underwear brief is made from a really flexible, very smooth, very soft, and very stretchable sports mesh material. And I really wanted to try these out. It's actually the first pump underwear item that I've ever owned, which is a little unusual because they've been around for a little while. So I'm going to try to pick out more of their underwear and try it out and see how it goes. I do like what I'm seeing and feeling from this first brief. It definitely has a very high quality finish to it. So I'm pretty happy to take a closer look at this overall line in the future. Something new from Junk Underjeans. I actually own quite a bit of their underwear from a few years ago, and this is their new style. They've gone with an exposed elastic waistband and a nice trunk cut. I don't know if I've seen any briefs of this particular version. This is some of the newer designs that they've been doing, which is a bit of a departure, but I like the results. This obviously is a much brighter orange. It's more of a orange safety neon color compared to traditional, maybe almost pumpkin color that you see in the pump underwear. But the stripes are really nice. They caught my eye because they're very closely lined up, symmetrical, which is a really nice touch. I feel like that's high quality. And the waistband is a totally new design that I haven't seen before. This is a super high quality logo patch. I'm really happy that they went this route. It's always nice to see a company go that extra mile and do something that puts their brand name out there, but does it in a way that doesn't take down the quality of the overall product. This material also is super soft, very stretchable. This is great. I really think this will be super comfortable to wear. I like the leg bands as well. It just overall says high quality to me. So I'm really going to be excited to try these out too. Ordered from online was this Gregg Homme Pleather Brief. I don't actually remember the exact name, but it's one of their more interesting designs. It's also one of their more expensive ones, which is why I waited until it was on sale. This has some functional accent snaps on the waistband here, which are pretty cool. I'm not sure you'd really need to adjust them because the waistband has a fair amount of stretch. It's not a lot, but it's enough. And this is real metal, so I was pleasantly surprised because sometimes you see these chrome accents and they turn out to be just plastic that's been painted or chromed. The one thing that you'll know, which is my constant issue with Gregg Homme, is that when you're spending sometimes $40, even all the way up to $60 for a pair of underwear, because they're a very premium line, they still use these fabric, paper-like tags. I wish they were fabric. And it just really doesn't work for me. This is something that I wish was either easily removable, which it isn't necessarily without pulling. I mean, sometimes you can rip them off really easily, or definitely made from fabric or printed. They do have a really nice fabric logo treatment on the back of the waistband, so I'm really happy to see that. I just think they need to do something different here. It's been a long time that they've been using that, especially if you see that these other underwear manufacturers can figure something out as far as the branding and the treatments that are in fabric. Same thing with pump underwear. They're doing direct printing. So there's other ways to handle this, and here their size tag is made from fabric as well. This would be my choice for the Gregg Homme underwear. At any rate, enough on that. The overall design is cool, has a nice low cut. The pouch is pretty extreme on the curve. It's an interesting design. We'll see how that actually works in person. And the pleather material is something I've seen before. They make Gregg Homme makes a lot of their underwear from this material, and it works out pretty well. It doesn't crack or get uncomfortably stretched out in a way that makes me worry about quality, so I'm pretty happy with the overall purchase. I also got online from internationaljock.com a ton of the N2N Bodywear Air underwear. Air is just the line that they called it, and it really refers to the thin, lightweight fabric. It's really nice. I think this is great summer wear. I don't know how much longer this particular line is going to be out. I know it's been around for almost a year, so we'll see if they continue it. I haven't even tried any of these on, but they feel like a really nice design. The fabric is very comfortable. It's interesting, there's actually a couple different tags. I believe this is the newer version, which is square with the contrast black and white. And this is from sort of last season, which I actually almost like more. It's it feels a little higher end because it's embossed and it's a metallic silver. But both of them are okay. I mean, tags are sort of a take it or leave it affair because you're not going to obviously wear the underwear with them on. It's just a nice branding touch. But I like the low profile exposed elastic waistband. I think it's fun to see underwear manufacturers play a little bit with the waistband, and that it's not always a full 1.5 or inch tall, and that it can be a different height. So this is the trunk, which is different from all the other ones in the sense that the pouch has a slightly different design. This is the sport brief / string bikini. I'm sorry, actually this is the brief. This is clearly obviously the sport brief and the string bikini. So the same pouch design between the brief and the sport brief. The last one that I have here isn't really underwear, although you would never wear this outside of some privacy, I would assume, unless you're going somewhere pretty extreme, because it's the Pistol Pete Exposed singlet, which is made from this open net material, which is fairly stretchable, which is always good. And it has some nice contrasting binding and a covered elastic accents. And of course here you see the Pistol Pete logo tag. I haven't tried any of these items on. I haven't tried this one on, but it should be pretty interesting. Obviously this is just for fun. You wouldn't really wear this in any sort of sport context normally. So there's my underwear haul. It's actually quite a bit. And believe it or not, I have more underwear coming on the way, so I'll probably post another video pretty soon. But I hope this has been somewhat interesting for you to see what I've been buying. And I'll definitely try to take a closer look at a lot of these later down the road. Perhaps not all of them, but some of these I'll do some in-depth reviews and post those as separate entries on the site. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later and hope you have a great day.